Feels good, man.
Hey, beat the filthy Eagles, man. It's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time since we did one of these shows after a win.
It felt good.
Yeah.
Oh man, it feels so good because that was one of the games you starting off this year going, that's probably a loss.
Yeah.
Or that is a loss. I
Yeah.
mean, that I would say the Packers game. If you really just look at the schedule so far and you were able to say you're going to be 2-2-1, I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're beating Buffalo, you're beating the 49ers, and you're tying against one of these three tough road games.
Yeah, looking at like the first 5 games, I thought we'd be 3-2 or maybe 2-3.
Yeah.
You know, like realistically, didn't think we'd win more than one of those 3 tough games, and here we are, 2-1. Got a few lighter games theoretically coming up.
Should be.
Yeah, man. Like, what do you think about the game?
Oh, the Schneiders were salty. And so were the tears of the Eagles fans. It was it felt like we were in control the whole time. Like we both said we had a good feeling going into it. I had that good feeling. The opening drive went down the field, missed a field goal, but then quickly got the ball back after a 3-and-out and kicked another field goal.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. And then we're up 20-3 at halftime.
Yep. I don't know if it was 20. We were up 20-3 at one point.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt pretty much in control the whole time.
Yep.
I mean, the offense just looks
Man.
lights out, man.
Kirk Cousins is on another level right now, and Thielen, and man.
It's like if you the touchdown throw he had to Thielen, and then like the 60-yard completion he had to Thielen, both of those throws mixed with a plethora of all of his other throws, I mean, which were great because he was still getting pressured. Just insane. And I mean, if you want to add the points that Dan Bailey missed, that's 29 points. I mean, like it should be 29, and Diggs getting stopped on like the 1-foot line, and we couldn't punch it in 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Very easily could have blown that game out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I felt great about the offense. Truly, really, really good about the offense. Even, we rushed for like 75 yards, which is far and away the best we've done. Now, granted, like 25 of those were Diggs on reverses. But, I mean, Latavius Murray ended up with over 40 yards, which this Viking season, a running back going for 40 yards in a game is an accomplishment.
Well, and the Eagles,
it was at a pivotal point.
Yeah.
You know, it was towards the end of the game when we needed to grind out some first downs. The running game actually like allowed us to do that. So that was good to see as well.
Yeah. No, and the Eagles are I didn't know this, but they're the number 1 run defense before we got into that game.
Right.
I mean, not to say that we changed anything, only getting 75 yards, but the fact that we were able to do that, and it doesn't bother me too much that we're even using Diggs in the run game. If we can run anything, like we should do it. You know, it's brilliant in my opinion. For Flip to do, the offensive coordinator, if he's saying we're struggling with the running game, but we got these 2 all-star players on the outside, well, let's just try giving them the ball, you know, and he's sending Thielen in the backfield and Diggs on reverses. That's just smart playing, in my opinion.
Yep.
And, I mean, you got to be happy with the defense, too. The Eagles at home with Wentz back, I mean, they essentially got held to 13 points. I mean, the 8 points at the end were a gift because we were just playing prevent. We knew as soon as they scored, we just get the ball back and the game was over. They had no timeouts because of horrible coaching.
100%.
Man, what an idiot. I'm so sorry. But like the 2-point conversion, that they scored the 2-point conversion. But I mean, why go for it?
Yeah,
What a
I
complete
really,
moron.
I mean, honestly, I don't understand that call. But yeah, no, and they got it. I guess it sort of worked out for them. But it was a stupid call. No, dude, the defense was a lot better. I still, you know, it wasn't at the level that we were used to from last year. But at least it was a lot of bending, but not breaking. You know, we had 2 crucial turnovers to end 2 of their drives, and obviously Linval Joseph, you know, with the
play of the year so far, man.
Yeah, seriously, that was awesome. And it was Weatherly beat his guy, forced a fumble, and popped right into Linval's arms, and he was off, man. That was awesome.
That's the greatest. Oh, I was so happy in that moment.
Oh, I know, man. And then the shot of him afterwards.
he's like, we talking about the one where he's in mid sprint.
That, and then when he was sitting on the bench afterwards with the oxygen mask and his like shades on. I mean, that was as good as it gets. So yeah, dude, the defense looked good enough. The offense looked really good. Special teams, you know, we recovered that onside kick at the end. I'm looking for the positives. Dan Bailey hit a clutch 52-yard field goal at the end of the game.
This is true.
That I mean, if he had missed that, it would have been dicey.
I mean, they could go down and tie it.
Yeah, it could have taken the lead. They were only down 6. So
I think I told you there was at one point. I mean, he obviously did miss 2 field goals. It's not good. Like it's still
first 2 field goals.
Still not a great position to be in. But his face on the sideline afterwards. There's a specific shot where he's like, And I'm like, that's the face that you need to have when you miss field goals.
Yeah.
Because you can't be Dan Carlson, who looks like he's going to break down and cry because his entire career is about to end. You have Dan Bailey, who was like, man, they just called me up. I was sitting on my couch a couple weeks ago, and he's just like, meh.
Yeah.
It's like, that's great. Like, I know that you're going to go out for that 50-yarder, like the clutch one, and not even be thinking or worrying about it. So I'm happy with Dan Bailey.
Yeah. I literally had a friend text me after that second miss, and he's like, what's wrong with the Vikings kickers? He's like, you guys went out and brought in literally the most accurate kicker in NFL history, and he comes in and he can't hit field goals for you guys. But fortunately, he turned it around, and what did he finish? Like 3 for 5, actually?
3 for 5, and he made his 1 extra point.
Yeah, or
He
two
had
extra points.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wasn't as bad as Crosby.
Yeah.
We can be
Oh, yeah.
happy that
And
we're
yeah,
not.
and what a good day for us, man, because the Packers lost. All of a sudden, we're tied with the Packers.
Mhm.
1 game-ish behind the Bears.
But who
And, yeah, man, I feel like this was like a season-saving win, like, honestly. Both because record-wise we needed it and just momentum. Like, we just couldn't afford to lose it. And they showed up, and Thielen played awesome. I mean, really, it was just a solid team effort. So looking ahead, we've got a few, theoretically easier games. Is it Arizona?
So it's Arizona and then New York.
And then New York.
Both
yeah,
at
the
home.
Jets. No, the Jets is in New York.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Arizona at home this week, at New York next week. Should build some momentum, man. We really
for that
should.
for that home game against the Saints.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a game, man. It's Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, hopefully this will start us down a nice little road here of a couple wins.
Yep. All right, cool, man. Well, good to be back on the
It's
winning
good to be
side
back
of
on the
things.
right side of things.
So stay tuned. A couple days, we'll have a preview for you. We're gonna break down the Arizona game. Until then, just enjoy the win. Feels good. We'll see you guys next time.